KINK.FM and Tonic, If You Could Only See, here at 9/11 with Dave and Sheila. And oh my God, look who we just found out. We're roaming the halls like a man looking for a place to live.
A gorgeous guy. I think you probably passed as a salesperson, don't you?
That's really nice. I'm a mannequin that can talk.
Wait a minute, hold on just a second. Here we go.
Yeah!
Who has a rap song that your friends wrote about you? That happened because my friend Jamie Kennedy and Stu Stone, we opened up a bar at like 3 in the morning in L.A. and they said, come on in. And Stu goes, I can't believe we're rolling with Saget. And then the next day he wrote a song, and then 2 weeks later we recorded it for some MTV show that they did.
I can't believe we're rolling with Bob Saget this morning, and you got past security, so obviously if you were a terrorist, we'd be in trouble.
Well, I guess the key would be to take a guy who was very family-friendly over the years. Just let Alan Thicke go to the cockpit.
There you go.
We're not going to do anything. Northwest pilots just fall asleep on each other.
Bob is
Let's check our laptops for where we're overflying.
Bob's at the Newmark Theater tonight, and we appreciate you coming by and hanging out. We've talked to you a couple times on the phone.
You're so supportive on the phone, and I talked to you before I had a gig to come up here even. We've talked about it for the past show I had, the past sitcom, and that didn't go, and now I've got a new one coming up, an A&E show that I'm excited about that I'll talk about, and I'll be calling you.
Well, that's because we like the perverted side of Bob Saget. You know, the new iteration of Bob Saget is one that makes us laugh.
Well, thank you. The old one was friendly. It was like watching Richie Cunningham. He was a sweet guy.
For your information, he doesn't have a cardigan sweater on either.
No, this is just some, who knows what this is.
Yeah, I think that's
She's shooting like below the waist.
I'll try to restrain myself, Bob.
For the inside look of Bob Saget, go to the website.
Yeah, no, you know, I do. I have to ask you what it's like to do that for a living, because you get your hopes up. You had that sitcom. We talked to you. You were so excited, and then it went. What, 5 episodes?
It actually went 13, but we shot them for the CW network. So they weren't made for ABC, so the people at ABC really weren't invested in it. But the heads of the network loved it. I'm still friends with all of them. I went to dinner with them, and they just, well, we wish we'd done better business. But that was like a low number for ABC, or for a network is 3.5 million people. On cable, that's you've won the game.
So how do you not lose hope? How do you get it up to do it all over again?
I wanted to do this show anyway. Right. He gets it up to do it over again. There's always a new windshield.
You know, I had the beat for Bob. I'm going to need it for Sheila.
Sorry.
Right.
Bob just brings something out in me that's very mysterious.
Well, you bring something out in me. That's a different thing.
All right, get the beep ready.
I need my wedgie. Let me get my wedgie. I'm going to have to tee out of the sand trap.
There we go.
There it is. I bet you'll never have to use it.
No, Bob's a good
Tonight you would at the show, but that's living and listening.
This is the Saget dichotomy, because you got the Full House Bob Saget that a lot of people know, but then they go to see on stage and it's like, oh my God, what was?
Someone had to do Full House, and I was the hall monitor for it. And we'd spoken code, we talked dirty amongst each other, but we didn't say it in front of the kids.
And provided so many hours of babysitting for my girls.
That's what people tell me. Yes. And it was 3 guys without a mom, by the way, which people don't ever bring up the fact that was a sad premise of a show. But it was the Disney premise. It was 3 men and a baby was the premise.
Yeah.
That's where it came from. And Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, there's no moms in those things. And of course, I live in those worlds. I got King Triton in the aquarium at home. But I'm divorced. I have 3 daughters, and I have a mother. So that'll take up an hour of your time.
You may not be divorced for long after this appearance.
Really?
Going up on the web, and the way that Inessa's been shooting that, I think it could be
this web thing. She's very. Try to stay above the web. It's getting a little creepy, actually. She went, I think, internal. I believe she's giving me a colonoscopy now.
Obviously, handsome Bob Saget with us this morning. Going to hang around for a while.
I got nowhere to go. It's you.
Awesome. It's 9:15 at KINK.
One for the road, Bob. One for the road.
You're way up there, isn't it?
You should just hold.
Hold near
them. If you do this too much, it's hard to talk.